A little less conversation, a little more action. All this conversation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more love, a little more talk, a little less talk, a little more talk. Come and see how I say, gonna say so, mom, satisfy me, baby. I don't know the words, I don't care anyway. Who cares anyway? It's just a YouTube video and intro anyway. Gotta be this way. I don't really care. Please don't call me gay. A little less conversation, a little more action. What's up, everybody? Here's a video from SA Ecstasy Prez. Pretty sure. This is from a Charlotte County, Florida hearing, trial, because this man dared have a low tire in his driveway. Code enforcement are some of the worst, most disgusting creatures in American politics because they really take their job super serious and they believe they're the ones that are gonna keep the town looking the way they want it to look, and the codes are the codes, and we'll steal your house if you don't obey our orders, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be interrupting if you don't want to hear me talking, singing, cracking jokes. The link to SA Ecstasy Prez's uninterrupted videos in the description. Till then, here we go.
Scenes of the crime, do we gotta watch?
What's your name, sir?
Brandon Niter.
Brandon Niter. Okay, Brandon, just hold on just a second. We're going to go ahead and let the county make their case first. Don't help them out. Please proceed, officer.
Good morning, Gary Rotohorse, Certified Code Compliance Officer of Charlotte County. The location of the violation is 1583 Page Street. This came before the Special Magistrate on December 6, 2008.
Special Magistrate, lawyer who took on the position of faux judge to convict somebody for having a low tire. Look through the language.
I conducted an inspection on September 9th of 2019, finding an inoperable truck and automotive parts stored outside, creating a junk-like condition. This is a 90-day fine in the amount of $4,500 plus lien fees for a total amount of
$4,500 because the guy had a low tire in his driveway. What do you think the founding fathers would do if they witnessed such a hearing going on? And the best part is they do this with a straight face. You see, the fine would be $4,000. He had a low tire, you see, and some auto parts. So we need to steal $4,500 from him, or else we get to take his home that he worked his whole life for. And they sit there and do it with a straight face.
$4,520.
Okay. Has there been any change in the property? Or is this just the one issue?
From the original state of the property, it has improved. However, this goes back to numerous inoperable vehicles, and this is a continuing situation.
This man believes he can do with his property as he pleases. This is when I tell you, you don't own property in America. You do not own your property. Especially if you live in any type of neighborhood or city, you're going to do what they tell you. You're going to pay the yearly rent on it, or they're going to steal your stuff, fine you, and steal your property from you. It's not yours. Let's be honest about the reality of the situation.
Mr. Niter, do you dispute that the vehicles are still there?
I don't dispute that it's still there, no. I dispute that it's not inoperable.
Okay.
It's fully operable.
Is it tagged?
It is not tagged, but it is parked on the driveway. And it's the only untagged vehicle.
Okay, Officer Rotos, if I recall, you're allowed to have one untagged vehicle in the driveway, but it does need to be operable. Is that correct?
As long as it appears operable of outside appearance.
That is correct. You can have one untagged vehicle so long as it appears to be operative in nature. On September 9th, when I was there, I took pictures that fairly and accurately represent the conditions I found.
Fairly and accurately represent the conditions that he found.
The vehicle clearly had a flat tire.
Clearly, the vehicle had a flat tire.
Which has since been repaired.
Okay. But was it flat on the September 9th? Have you seen the photos that...
I have not seen the photos.
Rodos, could you share with Mr. Knight the photos?
Yes, I've
Please hand over the photos that clearly and concisely show he had a flat tire.
already previously stated these fairly accurately. I'd like to offer these. I believe that'd be County Composite Exhibit number 2.
So entered.
Remember, these pictures fairly and accurately describe the violation that he wants to charge this guy $4,520 for.
Hard to even tell which tire's flat, to be honest. But they've all been replaced since, so...
Officer Rodos, I'm actually having the same issue that Mr. Knighter's having.
So the judge, or whatever the hell he is, lawyer, tells the code enforcement officer he can't tell which one's flat in your fair and concise photographs of the violation that you want $4,520 for. Could you please point out the fair and accurate depiction of the flat tire to us, please?
Which tire is...
I took a close-up picture. I actually have it on the view screen at this point. The driver's side rear tire is flat.
How can you tell that? The part that would be flat is obstructed by the grass line, and it doesn't even look flat. It just looks like it's low on air.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
It may have been low on air, but I don't think it was 100% flat. I mean, it might have had a slow leak to it, and that's why I've had the tires replaced since. Because as you can see, they're also pretty low tread. And I've also painted the graffiti off of the truck as well.
Okay. The property's otherwise in compliance, Officer Roadhorse? Everything's been cleaned up?
Yes, sir. Of what I could see, I obviously cannot see what's behind the fence, but in the front yard and the side yard,
And that really frustrates me that I can't get in his backyard, too.
it did appear that he has cleaned that up.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Knighter and Officer Roadhorse.
Okay.
I'm going to deny the order of imposition. It's unclear to me whether or not the tire is indeed flat at this point.
With your awesome, accurate portrayal and pictures and close-ups of the flat, no one in the courtroom or hearing or whatever this kangaroo nonsense is can make out that it was a flat. But you want $4,520 for these clear and concise evidence of pictures that you brought into this hearing. My God, how is this America? How?
It seems otherwise in compliant with the code. And Mr. Knighter has made efforts to clean up the property.
Many efforts.
Well,
I guess it can be argued.
keep it up.
I plan to. I mean, I'm doing the best I can, you know.
A little bit at a time.
How dare you, American? What are you, a terrorist? How dare you let a 1 psi of air pressure leave your back tire? Don't you know there's tyrants are around? They live in neighborhoods, even though I live in a neighborhood, I moved in with my wife, is really a coin toss. Because at any time, some butthurt neighbors or anybody who wants to could just call the Blue ISIS gang over, or the code enforcement gang, or whatever other bureaucratic gangs they have within city limits, and come and just ruin your life. Ultimately, I would like to live out a little bit somewhere where I have a long driveway and anybody that's there knows they shouldn't be there, etc., etc. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace, tranquility, John's Coin Rings. Subscribe to SA Ecstasy Prez. Link in the description to this original video without me talking. Peace and tranquility. Bye-bye now.